Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Boat Crew. I am pretty happy with the way that the boat's set up right now. I have, in the previous episodes, acquired quite a lot of resource points, giving me the ability to slot 2 of the M1919s. These are relatively smaller guns, yes, I can upgrade to the M2s, but I feel that these are mostly there to deal with aircraft, and they've been doing that very well. The Bofors on the back deals with, well, everything else, and in case the Bofors can't handle it, I have 4 torpedoes at the ready. So this episode is going to be all about building a bigger squadron. Because there are multiple ways of sinking the enemy, and one of them is doing it yourself, the other is having other folks do it with you. Not necessarily for you, although that is an option, but with you. Now, for 2500, which is pretty cheap, I can get an Elco 80, which is armed with 50 cals and Bofors. So that's pretty much the boat that I have when it comes to the Bofors, but the 50 cals are a very nice upgrade. I can also get some 30 cals, which is, I believe, the 1919 that I have, so I don't really need that. Ideally, like really ideally, I'd sail around with 5 of these as my friends. So that's going to be the job. Deal as much damage, raid as many places, scout out places that might be up for grabs, raid bases to weaken them for allies, and harvest as many points as I can. I'm going to try and build the fleet, or the squadron rather, out to 5 boats in this episode. So let's do a bit of hunting, let's do a bit of gathering, and let's build the group. It doesn't take long for the first group to show its face. Now, there's my friend over there, and this guy, this guy is going to be very useful when it comes to dealing with anything, because it has the 50 cals, it has the Bofors, it has the crew. We're going to battle test these guys. Our target today is a group of a couple of PT boats, some smaller aircraft, well, some smaller craft, and a tanker. Hello, tanker. I hope the tanker doesn't immediately blow my my Elco 80 to bits, because I do need that. The thing is, I can't really control where they're going to go, beyond just, I think, of my port quarter. So it's going to be up to me to control the guys by just sailing to and from the action. And if I feel like that other boat might be taking too much damage, I'm going to have to try and withdraw, because it'd be a big waste to lose it immediately. Now, let's get ready for the fight. Our guns are loaded. The torps I'm going to hold off for a while. Let's close the distance. It's nice that these guys have spread out this much. That really makes my life a lot easier. We've got company. Go figure. They've launched a flare. They're indicating that trouble is afoot. That is correct. That would be me. Now, there goes one. That Elco 80 is doing a heck of a job. There's 2. Please don't shell me. Thank you very much. There's 3. There's 4. Looking for him. Where's number 4? But there he is. And our tanker friend is going to be all alone. Oh dear, whatever shall we do? Would be a real shame if that thing ate a torpedo or 2, sank very quickly, and donated, what, 1,000 resource points? Be a bloody shame for the Japanese. Could you stop doing that? I have seen the comments that you guys have posted about, hey, maybe it's a good idea to, close the distance more before you open up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to open up more before closing the distance. And, sorry, I'm going to close the distance more before I open up. And hopefully, that way, I'm not going to be as susceptible to running out of ammo. When it comes to my ally, I don't exactly know how much ammo they carry, and if that is something that I really need to keep in mind. But I'm going to say they are AI controlled and might have a greater amount of ammunition than I do. Stop that shit, I lost a man. Now I'm getting a bit too close to this tanker. I'm going to have to pull that... Ow! Jeez, that's a lot of guys overboard. We're going to have to pull these guys back in. Yeah, that tanker's going to take a hit. Coastal tanker is dead. Okay, stop the boat. Bring our guys back aboard. There's 1, 2... And there's a lot of RP. So, first engagement, successful. Yes, we took a few hits. The other boat seems to have also taken a direct hit, but I'm not seeing any crazy amounts of damage on them. They do seem to have fewer crew members than I have. I'm not seeing loaders. But again, they seemingly don't have to bring ammo to the gun. Nor do you have to put ammo on the boat. So hence the question of how much ammo do these guys carry. So let's get the RP. Go hunt our next target. After another RP raid, I now have enough to get another Elco. When it comes to getting the other Elco, I'm thinking the Elco 80 with the Bofors. Well, they're all Elco 80s. The 50 cals in the Bofors is just the best, well, pardon the pun, bang for your buck. Because you're getting the Bofors, and the 50 cals shred everything. 250 points in order to get 30 cals doesn't feel like a big savings. So let's go and get another Elco 80. When it comes to my call-ins, I haven't really used these a whole lot. I can re-roll the ones that are empty, but it's going to cost me, and I currently don't have that level of budget. So let's instead not focus on the call-ins, but see what the launch from Lunga, which doesn't seem to have a whole lot of boats available, but okay. The launch from Lunga is going to produce in order to go after Auki over there, which is an island base that I just went to town on. I'm hoping that the Japanese are going to try and reinforce the place with, well, all sorts of craft. And I will be merrily waiting for them. Ah, the assault is in progress. The base doesn't have any defenses left. I might have had something to do with that. Oh, hold on. Oh, they're going to Lunga again. Oh, update. They are at Lunga. Alright. Well, they took Lunga. How rude. Oh, and we took Auki. Progress, I guess. I can't be everywhere at once. I should have read the notes better, though. Now, the good news is, Lunga cannot have been reinforced that much yet. They simply cannot be that strong yet. So first, let's survey the place, figure out what we're fighting, and then ready the guns. Yeah, they only got, like, very, very little firepower here. But they might still have, there it is, the Akizuki Destroyer. That was leading the landing force. So we're dealing with a couple of landing boats, some amphibious tanks, a couple of gunboats. I'm not really counting the light base defense as a big threat. I'm not sure about the Orcs Minesweeper. I'm not sure if I've engaged those yet. So let's see exactly what level of threat this thing brings. And also, is that hold? Can we just snipe that destroyer like I did the other time? Because it appears to be perfectly stationary. So if the game is going to allow me to do that, then yeah, I will do that. Launch one. Might have missed the angle there. Yeah, I think that one is a bit of a miss. Alright. I find it kind of hard to figure out which one is which. I'd say Echo is the front one, but I'm not sure which lead indicator I should follow. That's kind of my concern here. Yeah, Echo's the right one. Charlie, that's the last torp I got on the starboard stern quarter. That is the one that is not aimed at the DD. It's aimed beside the DD. Now, do we need to save that one for that craft over there? I don't know. Let's just give him the good news right now, shall we? Torp away. I think this is something that would need to get changed in the game because it feels like it's a bit easy to snipe a DD like that. I understand that they might be at rest. They might just be at port. They don't really have a whole reason to be out on patrol. But if the DD just comes to life the moment that it faces that it's under torpedo threat, or that it gets hit from the first threat, I think that would be an upgrade to the game. Because the destroyers are supposed to be apex predators here. I haven't encountered anything bigger. Doesn't mean there isn't anything bigger, but I haven't seen it yet. So it is entirely likely that the DDs are the apex predators, and if you can just snipe them like this, that feels a bit cheap. Now, this guy, there we go, Akizuki has been eliminated. The Akizuki did leave behind some RP, so I'll have to go and collect that. I also want to get one of my crew members who is currently doing nothing to go man the gun. This torpedo should be arriving momentarily. And I think that should rock their world. Or rock the boat a little, shall we? Yeah, there goes the light minesweeper. And now we can, well, sweep in. with our 2 escorts and just clear out the place. So yeah, I think some stuff needs to change. If these are the Apex Predators, and the Apex Predators could just be ambushed by a long-range torpedo raid, it feels a bit cheesy. So I'm really hoping that the enemy is going to show up with some fire support, like fighters. I would love for them to try, because I want to see just how much firepower my little, well, armada in... building armada, we're going to go with that, is going to be able to take down. I think that between my 1919, so the 30 cals, and their 50 cals, they're going to be pretty hard-pressed to take the fight safely to my group. I think the Zeros will very quickly find that this is not a fight that they really should be taking. Look at the amount of firepower we're putting out. This poor thing has absolutely no chance. But again, if you're giving the enemy a chance, then I think something has gone wrong in your preparation. I know that the RP is at the dock, but I first want to clear out the place and make sure that there's no big threat. Now, this is a base assault, pretty much like what you've seen before, so I'm just going to cut the next bit out, because it's just another base assault. We're just clearing out the base, getting the RP, and potentially finding some more resistance. Well, 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 back again. The Akazuki gets you a lot of RP, so yeah, you are coming with me. And then suddenly there were 4. The group at Asamana is immediately preparing another landing at Lunga. We have taken the Oki base. We are expanding our presence here, and so far the Japanese are, well, they keep fighting back at Lunga, but so far they are overall losing territory, which is progress. The question is, where are they going to go next? Are they going to try and counteract the actions that I've been doing? So are they going to try and reinforce Lunga? Because I suspect that that's what they will try and do. So let's open up the radar and see who else is out there. Because if they're going to bring a group from Lunga, or to Lunga, it might come from Savo. Savo does seem to be fairly heavily defended. Can I just raid this a little bit? Oh, they got no chance there. Bam. Nice try, though. Yeah, moderate base defenses. So I can just take these guys out and hopefully provoke a response from the Japanese, or take Savo and keep moving up, because there's still a lot to do. As I'm doing some casual base raiding, a bunch of Zeros show up. Well, much to their chagrin. They're not around for very long. Because at this point, it's not just me and my 30 cals. It's me and my 3 buddies with their Bofors and their 50 cals. So, yeah, fair play to the Zeros, but the Zeros don't really stand a chance here. Unless the sky is going to be black with Zeros, it's going to be a very, very short aircraft battle for them. So, yeah, Bofors, easy. After nuking a few more destroyers, I now have 8,399 resource points available. So, brothers in arms, let's go. We got a full squad. We got 6 boats, including my own. It's going to be a party. Everybody has Bofors. Everybody has 50 cals. Well, everybody except for me. I might have the budget to upgrade one. Probably not both, because they are fairly expensive. Yeah, I can upgrade one. It's fine. Still, we got a ton of firepower. When it comes to the rest of the guns, I don't really feel the need to add them. Supposedly the M3 into 10 gun is quite good. I haven't tested the M4 yet, although it is something I'm looking forward to testing. I just need to nuke a few more destroyers from orbit. Beyond that, you got the dual Bofors, which, yes, I suppose it's an upgrade, but I find it to be too expensive for what it does. Because the 40mm Bofors single barrel, if you look at the stats, like, yeah, it doubles, but it does nothing more than that. But the price doesn't simply double, the price is like 2.5. So that's something I don't really find that appealing. I'm probably going to stick to a single Bofors, and that should be enough. As for the meat chopper, surprisingly lightweight and nimble for the amount of firepower it can put out, yes, maybe, but I doubt it has the range that the Bofors does. So I'm not going to use the meat chopper. Better torpedoes? Well, Like, if destroyers would actually move around, then sure, I would consider different torpedoes. Right now? I don't really. I might be able to bring some depth charges, though. Because every now and then I do encounter a rogue submarine or two, and I can't exactly do much against those. So yeah, maybe depth charges. And I might be able to hand those in if I feel the need to upgrade the firepower even more. So, now we need some unsuspecting victim to unleash the wrath of 6 PT boats, all coming in with Bofors. The rest is clash at Tulagi, but it seems like we have that very well nailed down after I nuked 2 of their destroyers there. I'm hoping for a bit more ship traffic here, because that's something I'm kind of missing from the game. I need more traffic, I need more things to hunt. Maybe I'm too impatient, that is definitely one of my flaws. But the amount of traffic I'm seeing here is fairly low. It really feels like you have to venture out and try and find something. Every now and then you do get the warning saying, hey, something is coming up. But it seems to be fairly rare. The AI seems to be, well, a bit docile, really. Also, I feel like I've reached endgame, in the sense that I'm not really sure what else there is to upgrade, beyond perhaps the torpedoes, as I just talked about them. So, yeah, it's, I guess, well, it could be the end of the playthrough here, because I've done pretty much everything I've wanted to. I've gotten my full Bofors squadron. I've liberated quite a bit. Is there a real reason to keep playing through the rest? For now, I fear the answer is no. If you could have a bit more endgame content, more things to do beyond just, you know, harass islands and try and go after targets like the base defenses, then yeah, great. Right now, it feels like either I'm progressing too quickly, or the game doesn't really have enough to do. So hopefully, and since, holy moly, there's a lot there. Since it is early access, it's entirely possible that they're going to be adding more stuff. Ooh. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of targets, though. I mean, it's heavy base defenses, sure, but I'm not that threatened by it. I hope that there's going to be more things to do in the game. Like, more threats, potentially. More targets to hunt. There are targets, yes. But if I'm looking at, for example, Sidhu that just sailed past, do I really need to hunt those things down? Because I got no further use for the RP. So hopefully we're going to be getting more endgame content. And I would like to let you, or I'd like to ask you guys down below in the comments, what do you think more endgame content would look like? What else would you like to see? Because I've seen that these videos get some pretty decent views. So if you have any ideas, maybe we can compile a list down below in the comment section. We can hand that over to the devs and say, hey, guys, this is what we would like to see in the game. This is how we would like to, let's say, expand the playthrough and keep the party going. Because now that I have my squadron of boats, I would like to actually be out here using them. But I'm not just going to pester base defenses. I need something bigger. And right now, I'm sailing around, but there's just not a whole lot there. And, like, I can't venture out all the way here or I'll run out of fuel. Which is distinctly unfun. You can call in fuel if you just throw on the transmitter and go RP. You can get additional fuel. But it's costly. It does mean that you're spending RP. And, well, like I said, I have a ton, so why not? But I feel like the game is heavily promoting island hopping. Just get the next island, get the next base, do a base raid, repeat, repeat, repeat. Not bad, but it does lack a little bit in diversity. Oh, hello. Who are you then? Oh, Nakazuki! In the wild. Let's go. Time to test out the whole squad. I do believe that they will be on the move, because they're not moored this time. Yep, they're moving alright. Alright, gentlemen, I hope you're ready. Because we are about to unleash the Bofors. All the Bofors. Now, I can't even zoom out far enough to show you all the boats. But you can see we're making a nice, I think, chevron. Arrowhead formation. Let's see what these boats can do. All ahead full. Party's about to go hot. Oh, I forgot to put my gunner on there. No, you don't have to swap seats. Dude. Get on that gun. Thank you. Whoa! That destroyer is having a very aggressive mood swing over there. You remember how many targets I took on in like episode 1? I think it was 8 boats on my own and I won. And now it's just... Well... Like, I won't say it's no competition. But really, how hard is it? You just... unleash the Bofors. And retrospectively, maybe I should have gone for more of the Bofors earlier. Like, not more on my boat, but more in the formation. Maybe building a squadron early game is just the way to go, and then you upgrade your own boat. Because these squadron boats, as far as I've been able to tell, they have never run out of ammo. Wait, are we gonna sink this thing with Bofors? No. Wow, that thing definitely has a temper issue. Might have strayed a bit too close to the sun there. Bit of damage. A couple of crew members decided to go swimming. Ooh boy. Ready the torpedoes. In a hurry. That destroyer does seem to have a really bad time though. I think it might be sinking, but maybe so am I. All this talk of the game's getting too easy, and then this happens. Please tell me we can sink this boat using the Bofors. It does seem like it's possible because she's listing so bad. Ow, ow, ow. I just don't hope I'll lose a whole bunch of ships here. Yeah, there's another one capsizing. How bad is this going to get? How bad? This is going to be expensive. Oh, I can select a new boat. I was using the 78 Higgins. Let's go for the 81 prototype. Where's my squad? I lost all my guns. I do have a nice net budget. Where's the squad? Please tell me the squad didn't die with me. Oh, thank God. I did lose one, but I can live with that. Okay, so what can we put on this boat? What can we put on her? We have guns. We have a utility. We have a left and a right. We have... What? You got no room for a Bofors? That is disturbing. You also got no utility. Oh, you do have a good utility slot, but... Oh, you got the M4 over there. Okay. We got rocket launchers. I don't find the rocket launchers to be that useful. Because the Bofors just does like everything but better. So let's bring this. And then bring a M4 on the back. Oh, actually, I can't quite afford that. Because I'm probably going to have to swap these to the mediums. Seeing as I still want to equip some, you know, ammo. For ammo purposes. Allocate resources. Maybe midships, middle deck. Some ammo there. Like a lot of ammo there. We're going to put on the front deck, nothing. Right rear deck, more ammo. Left rear deck, repairs. And then central right, medikits. Alright, at the crew. Gentlemen, gunners. Hold on, did my whole... Yeah, I guess my whole crew died. Which is a bit weird, considering I had a squadron, so... Arguably, other boats should have picked up the survivors. But okay. I think we're good to go. Confirm the loadout. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I got the points for that DD. And right now, I don't have the firepower for it. Nevertheless, the squadron proved very, very useful. Because had I actually been able to launch torpedoes at it, I would have sunk it. I think, however, that it was in such bad shape after all the Bofors took, or the 40mm rounds that it took, that it was sinking all by itself. I don't think it needed a whole lot of help there. Now that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed, although my final attack was a bit of a mess. I should have launched the torpedoes, yeah, clearly. I was just going to wait and see how far the Bofors could push it, but then I pushed my boat too close and sank. Oh well, I did have the RP to... get back from that loss. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of this, let me know, and especially what you would like to see, because right now I don't really have that much more to show you, I think. So by all means, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon for more.